Ladies and gentlemen, every day we get punishment from God. Let us we talk when we get a problem, we have a problem. God, when He want you not to have a problem, you can have a problem. When God He want you to have a problem, you don't have a problem. To give you test their punishment. Don't think test and punishment is different. All of them the same. All of them are test punishment. Now I give you my story. I'm not going to tell you my story or how God was the punishment in me. 1096, I was in Uganda. I have a business Kasese. Some of they doing lotto, they come to my shop. They want me to give me sharing lotto. I confuse. And one to my neighbor, one Indian he take this contract. He starts sharing this lotto. This lotto they have car, new car, and they have to start to 1 million big money to 50 million. Now, brother, this is my neighbor. When we don't have a customer, we were sitting each other front of the shop. And sometimes he give me lot of me to pay him money to scratch. I was not gambling. I say no. And every day sitting each other, he was giving me, I say no. In 2000, $1,096, and near Christmas, he give me. They have like 15 lotos. They left 15. He have in the arm. He says, "Scratch this." I say no. He said, "This is the small money." Every lotto there was the 1,500. There was the 500. I confused. And the man he come, he take 12 lotos. They left 3. And he said, "Take this." Now me I say, Joe be like people he play to lose 1,000 to 1,500. They are not a lot of money. I touch. When I touch, I say return his lotto. Another my heart they send scratch one. I scratch one. I get nothing. I scratch another. I get 3,000. I scratch another. I get 1 million. And this man, he scratch all a lot of nothing. Now when he was left 2, he scratch, he get 50 millions. And this man, he say, "Look, I give you chance. This money all was for you." And this 150 million he was not allowed to give you money. He was send you Kampala, you to get money from there. And this time when we finished to win, he contacted them. He called them to show them numbers they win. And when he shows them, they say this man, they have to give him a check to do advertisement and he win to show another people. And me too, he give me cash. Now this time when he finished to give me cash, 1,030,000, I was walking, I go home. And they have another poker near to me to my business. I say take 500, take 1,000, go there, put there. They are not your money. Go to waste time only. I go there, I win 3,500. I return there 500. I go home. I take like 3 days, I'm not to go there. And another day I come in the shop. I say put it, I have 5,000. I say put there. Put it there like 1,000. I put there go. All 5,000 is there go. I said now they return his money and they take another lot of 2,000. Morning when I was come, I go there. I pass there. I want to go to open a shop. I put 1,000. I have 1,000. I win 2,000. This time I say, go open a shop. Move this gambling. Your customer now they're going to looking you. They refund you clothes. When I was walking the street, I'm nearly to. I started watching to my shop, and I hear sound in front of me, top, not down, top to me. They say, he said this sound. He talking. He said, stop gambling. Stop gambling. Don't gambling again. I look top. Who talking? I can't see him. I look left. No any people I close with her. Right the same. Back the same. May I start thinking is a magic. I walk away, I go in the shop. I'm not put to my brain this sound. After 2000 New Year, 1097, a day for New Year, I face problem with torture. And I started fighting with the government. 1098, they put me in prison. I moved 2099. I escape my country. I go Namibia. To 3 days there, money they finish. I finish now. I don't have money to rent lodge. And I go to UN. I was at UN. I'm planning refugees. I want to be refugees. They told me to put me in a camp. And when I was walking the street, I get some refugees. He was come to get medicine. He was sick. He said, when they report you in court, I find him to UN there. He said, when you go in court in the refugees camp, you were from Uganda. People from Rwanda, refugees, they kill you. He said a lot of people, there were the Ugandese refugees there. Some they escape and some they die there. Now, I start to confuse not to go there in a camp. Money they finish. I don't have anywhere I can get money, food. And I start to sleep street. This day, I have one day, all day, and night, I don't have food. And I have another day, there was like a time they want to be like 10 o'clock. I don't have food, I don't have breakfast. Meaning now I was got 2 days. I don't have any food I put in the stomach. I go in the shop. I look banana. I ask this man, the worker there, can you give me one banana? My English, they was not good. Communication, they was not good. He told me go in the reception, pay money. I said, I don't have money. He said, it's not my business. I work here, it's not my business. I go outside the shop. Namibia, the front of the shop, they have a big garden. I go there in the trees. I'm angry. I have a problem. I'm sleep down in the trees. Like this. I put it back in a glass. And I head in a glass. I looking in the trees. I was looking like a trees, and I was not looking in the trees. I was thinking only. This new life. I never faced this new life. Sound they come, talk to me. He talking, he say, this new life, new tasty life, this new life tasty, don't be patient, they remove. I look in the trees there to see, I was thinking someone is there in the trees. You know, trees, they have a lot of stuff. I can't see anybody there. I look back and left, no anybody. Another people, they very far to me. I looking at trees, I'm not close with the people. I started thinking it's a magic. Like Uganda, I was thinking it's a magic. When I looking, no, I can't see anybody. In the trees, no anybody. I started thinking those people, they torture me. They started to send me magic. People, government. I wake up. I take like a 5 minutes, I wake up. I say, go back in the city. You can try to get something to eat. This time, brother, now if I was to find food down, they destroy food down, I was collecting food I eat. I was going to pass in a restaurant. I look in the window, people, they serve them food. I say go inside. I was thinking to go to reception to ask them food, to serve me food, after to tell them I don't have money. Another my heart, they say no. Talking with this woman, is sitting with the men, they can give you food. I go to them. I say, please, I want to eat. They say, you want to eat. They're talking English. I don't know English. They ask me in English. I can't do. I don't know. I was a know a little bit. I want food only. After I look, I try to speak Swahili. They can't listen Swahili. I try to speak my language. They can't listen. I take my bag. I have a small my bag. I take a newspaper. They were writing about me, my country. I take my file of court, and I take another file of lawyers. First I give them news. They read, and I give them this file. They read, and the woman, she is sitting here. There were the 4 chairs. They sitting too, another chair they empty. When she finished to read, they were the change each other. When she was another, he was read another, and another he read another story, and he changed. He give him another story, and him he take another story. After woman, she changed his plate food. She put it to my front. She said, eat food. Then they continue to read paper. When they finish to read paper, she make hold again another order his food. After they told me they are not from Namibia here in the city. They're from Namibia, and they have another city. And they say they have another city, they want to go there, to visit there. They'll take 3 days there. They say when we go back home, we take you home, we help you everything. We help you na job, and we help you na house to stay. For free, no for money. And they say when we come back, we meet you here, we see you, we help you. And they take money in a bag, he take money in a bag, he give me. Now, brothers and sisters, at this time I start small business. When you need a small business, I do with Namibia, you'll go here to this book. They're there, all the stories they're there. I can't talking all the story. Brothers and sisters, there was a punishment. God, he told me, stop gambling, and I call him with the magic. I confused. When I was with him, I was stop it. I don't know with him. And I go to Namibia, I have 300. Look. And another man from we have another man from Angola. He have money. And those Somalia I've been with them they have money. Neither they don't have money like this Angola man. One man from Tanzania, he was this man from Angola. He was give him money, everything. And when we go in a car, I talking with the driver. I say, I don't have money. I have 150. I don't want to use all the money to say I have 300. And when I go outside the car, I can't buy anything. And this man, he come, he told him, don't take him if I don't have money. And he say, why you take him? This man, if you want 1,000, he'll give you. Now this time, I start thinking, to know I'm not going to move Namibia. I'll try another time. This man drove, when he finished to put petrol in diesel in a car, it was a big car. And he said, sitting in a car. And this man, he said, no, this man is, I don't have money. This man, he said, I don't care money. I'll take him. And he called this Somalia, he said, go inside. And this man, he have money, a lot of money. They want to charge him na 1,000. He's not put him in a car. He take me until border Namibia. Brother, and I will walk with the foot all night, all morning. We're going until to border South Africa because they're very far. To border Namibia, not to border na South Africa, is like a city. You walk like a half country. To go there, good for me. God, he planning for me again. We find that this Somalia, they have relatives there. They come to waiting them there. They take me. We go with them. All of my foot, they were there like a block. This time we were no walk properly, everybody. They take me, they will give me hot water, they give me good service like a family. I take like 4 days, the treatment, me my foot to be okay. And they put me in a car. They support me na was borrow money. When I go to get another truck to put me in Johannesburg, this money there was not enough to go Johannesburg. It's very far. When he looked at me, he said, no, I'll take you. Only I left $50. We walk away, we go there. And this man, he helped me lot of stuff. Now him, lunch, dinner, breakfast, he buy for me. Na him, he started to know I don't have money. And to go, we go like 2 days. And then we go there night. I don't know where I can go. He asked me where you go. I said, can you put police? He said, police is very far to me. After he delivered me, he put me to police. And the police, they were very far. He helped me. He take me there. Now, brothers and sisters, I catch story. I'm not going to talking all the story. I come here Australia. When I started my campaign, I started to 2015 end 2015 my campaign, this campaign. I started with the Tony Abbott. No, my Tony Abbott, Michael Turnbull. Now to start Michael Turnbull 2021, sound they start to come to my house. I start to thinking with the magic. I start to get people in bed. I start thinking with the magic. Only when I going to open to find with the not magic, this right to God when they come and the sound, I start to know this all sound they were there for him. Why sound they were the same? Next story they were the talking is they were the different. Now me, I was the forget back in Namibia. Now this 2023 to this after Christmas. No, before 2000 end of the Christmas, I received a message and in a video. They're talking to police. Nguzemu they take sound inside. They record the right see na hizi sound inside house and they make me a photo. Now and after I get another message, how they training to one of my children to attack, to punch me arm in the head. Now in 11 days, this month 2001, I started to remember the story Uganda, they were the stop me gambling. I started to find the sound they're the same. Next story they're different, next sound they're the same. I started to look at sound, all the sounds they come the same. Now, brothers and sisters, I was forgetting Namibia. I started to remember Namibia. How they were talking to me. This new life test. Be patient. I start to know this new life test. Meaning he was testing me how I was confused his sound. All are you going to know all the suffering in prison, all the torture. Na him he was a open door me to get punishment. Test there the punishment. Now, brothers and sisters, yesterday, first I started to remember Uganda to stop me gambling, and after Namibia you were the forget, and I started to remember Namibia again, how he was talking with me. This sound they were talking with me. This new life test to you. Be patient. I started to know you are the test. You are the punishment me. To confuse how you were talking with me. Brothers and sisters, we first test and we ask we talking we have a problem. When him is I don't want to have a problem, you can't have a problem. When he want to protect you not to have any problem, you don't have a problem. Every they come to you, the test is for him. Believe. When him is I don't want you to have this problem, they can come to you. Now look, when Namibia he finished telling me, they remove, I go in the shop and I get money. And look how there was a help for me. In a walk in the street. People to confuse 1,000 and to take people he have 1,100, 500. And now already to come to buy for him lunch. All deliver they were buy me lunch and dinner. Every deliver they were deliver me until South Africa. Now, brothers and sisters, I want to tell you, look test how they work. I need you, this video share with Tony Abbott, and share with Michael Turnbull, and share with Jiro Bishop, and share with Scott Morrison, and share with Albanese my video. Them to comment to me. I need them to go to my video to comment. You thinking Scott Morrison na Tony Abbott na Michael Turnbull, all of them were not prime minister. You thinking all of them end the same prime minister? When you check, you'll find someone, some to them he have test. Michael Turnbull is a don't. Tony Abbott is a don't have a test. Why him is a don't have a test? Him he was a feel penny to collect mistake to make family together, to stop violence, society to close each other. To make society together, you have to make family together. When you are not make family together and you want to make society together, you can make society. It's very hard to make a society together, families are not together. Tony Abbott was the Philippine. Is I don't have test. Michael Turnbull always he was a cry. This was a very shame. There was a honesty. Look na this him to come. He was not come to them to show them. Michael Turnbull is a don't have test. Na Jiro Bishop is a don't have test. Scott Morrison him he have test. When you singing Scott Morrison is I don't have a test, I want to Scott Morrison na Tony Abbott to comment to me. Scott Morrison na Tony Abbott, who is comfortable outside in the street in the society? Who can go outside and we walk in the society with the comfortable? Not who can walk with his friend until the friend. Scott Morrison na his friend they not close with him. It's a test. And don't think I'm talking he test him with I don't like him. God him, he like him. And don't think he can close with him. Now Scott Morrison, me I give you advisor. Wake up night. Wake up night to start 2 o'clock. To 3:30. Now wake up 1:30 to 3:30 to this time. Wake up slow. I'm not teaching your religion. I'm not talking to you to change your religion. Wake up night. Go in the bathroom. Make hot water. Feeling with this hot water, they attack your body. Now they not burn your body. They not burn your body. Now when you put hot water to body, to hear what is a very heavy hot, and they not make damage your body. All your body. And when you wake up, don't someone is sleeping, don't make him trouble to wake up. Wake up slow. Every to wake up slow to leave him he's sleeping. When he been he's sleeping. When he been not sleeping, you wake up. Go in the bathroom, cleaning your body. Looking place you are comfortable. If you have like a clothes put down, clothes you cleaning good with water. You can looking like some stuff big you can fit there. Take shoes out. Go there. Put this down, and put this in the arm down like this, and now this put down. Check in the Bible, look Jesus how he was a prayer. Put it down. Say God, thank you to protect me since I'm born. And thank you, God, to give me good life since I started to want to protect my life. And say thank you to test me. I did a mistake to receive your sound and your money. Now you are right. I did a mistake. I want you to reduce to me. Don't make a lot of sound big. You yourself to listen yourself. No anybody he listen your sound. And then don't take too long. Now 2 minutes they can finish. Now wake up, go back to your bed. When you want, you can do 2 twice. Morning when you move in the bed. You can continue to do this. You Turukung, you can try. You can try with him. And when you play down, you put your head down. Say, first say, I don't have anybody. I put the head down. I'm put my head down about you. And no anybody I can put head for him down. Is you. You test me. I was singing, I have power. Now I don't have power. Is you have power. Scott Morrison, you'll be comfortable. And Scott Morrison, don't give up to thinking you are not front of the you are not front of the world. No, it's a test. To test you, he wants you to know him only. Okay, go in the Bible. Society go in the Bible. I'm not teaching everybody religion. And I'm not teaching someone religion to change your religion. Me, I respect everybody. Now, people that don't have a religion is the people for God. Is the God he know him. Only I give you advisor there. Our story not first to come. They were the first they come long ago. This they are not new. Go in the Bible. God he say, I don't want you anything to give me. I need you to know me only. I'm a God. I don't want you to make with something we were the people God. No. Not to make it with something to be the same. He said, you have to know me, I'm a God. He said, love people, you love me. Help people, you help me. Now go South Africa to embassy. Ask Uganda embassy. I was never asked anybody to help me. Go contact Ugandese people. Now if you get Ugandese, he give me, he give me him herself. I'm not asking him help me. And when you find Ugandese, he give me, you can find one only. You can not go and get two. Now them they tell you this many was not ask anybody. Me, sometimes I was stand up like this. I going to look in the people he come, he say how are you fine? And he take 500 he give me. I don't know him. I give you example. And I go to Pretoria. I meet this woman and you look to my page, now to my book. I ask him, can you take me to church? I don't know church, I want to go to sleep there. And he take me there, and she told me morning, come you meet me, I'm walk here, we have lunch together. We have breakfast together. I go there, he buy breakfast, we share together breakfast. And lunch the same. Another day he give me money to go to have myself in the hotel. He started to give me money to have lunch in the hotel. I go in a restaurant. I go there. I talking what I want. He serve me one man, India. When he finished to serve me, are you going to pay him money? He say no. Go. And I was not wearing like a people poor. I was wearing like a gentle, like an officer. I don't know him, he don't know me. And tomorrow I come back to buy breakfast. And he talk, he want to go outside. He left this worker, don't take his money. Leave him to go. When I going to pay him money, he say my boss, he give you breakfast, worker will go. I was not ask him. Now if you go South Africa, now this woman one day he blame me. He say Madara, he was call me Mandela. He say Mandela, now your life don't be like this. Act like people you have a problem with. You have to work with your problem. She blame me this. Now, brothers and sisters, when I start to remember this 2 sound in Namibia, this sound in Namibia, he told me directly. He said, this new life test, be patient, they reduce, and they reduce. Every was ago, they was reduced. Now, testy, waiting. Tests are going to come. Every you are. Don't say he send the sound. I want to ask them a question. Who have contract with God? He live 20 years. Now he live 30 years. Who did he with him contract? Jesus, he was don't have a contract with him. Muhammad was don't have contract with him. Muhammad he live 30 years. Ibrahim the same is everybody little baby they don't have this. Now brothers and sisters, don't thinking this to come to say you continue to live 200. You always thinking this man he have a contract with him to live 200 years. Him you are the send message to everybody. To live in a country is for him when he want. To move country is for him when he anytime he want. He was the show you Scott Morrison. He was the show Scott government Scott Morrison na Polimia na Melbourne. What they do with it when they don't want they can do it. And what they show them all around the world they have to believe, they have to know God. All country to protect his society God. It's a big message. They are not small message. I was talking yesterday, 2 days ago, with the one who passed in the church, passed in the street. He said, they're waiting Jesus. I say, you waiting Jesus, you waiting the punishment. And he told me, no punishment, we waiting Jesus only. No punishment. I said, no punishment, yes. And you see, he said, in the Bible, they don't there. I said, in the Bible, they don't have a test, and test them. He said, they're there. I said, test, what is the meaning? Test, I say test is a punishment. And the pastor, he look at me, he laughing, he shake me in the arm, he say, you talking it true. He shake me, he say, thank you. I say punishment, he say, he punishment us. Now if you follow him, he punishment you. He test you. Now if you don't have a mistake, he test you to see you as if you are stronger, you will continue to say thank you, God. I'm not teaching religion. I'm a give you advisor only. After this pastor, he looked at me, he said, thank you to talking with you. I was challenge myself. Test is a punishment. Every people you read the Bible, test is a punishment. When someone is talking, I punishment you, meaning he a punishment rather. When someone is saying test you, meaning he test you to hear your body they have a pain. Now, brothers and sisters, around the world leaders, this is your message. Contact government Australia. Say, I need money, more rights God. Now his sound I want to listen it to look only, show me only, and take your video. You try, you can be, you have communication, conversation to know what are you going to do with it now when I finished watching this? Are you going to protect myself, not to protect my country, not to protect my society? Ever I'm talking here, I give them this message. Until I move country, I go in cemetery. This morning, this sound, when they confuse the politician, as society we don't have a power to solve this. You will solve yourself. And when you solve yourself, you need the politician to solve for you. Politicians, they lost lot of stuff. They lost everything. They lost society, they lost country, they lost them herself, and they challenge God. They don't believe God and His power is a God. It's a brother and sister, the Albanese. Share with Scott Morrison. Him to comment to say that don't have test, that don't have punishment test. Share with Scott Michael Turnbull to comment to my video. Share with the Scott Morrison, he kicked Michael Turnbull with I don't want to give them freedom. Why you look everywhere how there was a touch of freedom. Hong Kong, China, every country, they don't want to hear freedom. And then him, he said, test them with the corona disease. He tested them. I show them until they know. When you don't want to know with the test, ask yourself why this corona disease they walk 1 week all around the world. Which disease they walk around the world? The HIV. You can find 2000, is the some countries they don't have HIV. You can find the one country they don't have HIV 100%. They have HIV 20%. Now they come, they take too long to be everywhere. HIV to come, they come slow. No corona disease, they come one time, boom, and the earth will start to say, corona disease, I'm gonna make medicine. I'm first not thinking why they come like this. Brothers and sisters, leaders, can you tell me, Australia, I needed someone to comment here to my video. Government, they believe God, they believe religion. You hear always society they cry or rights or religion they don't have. You hear they talking God, they believe God. Why he come? We get to this morning. Now this message all we get is every day. Messages they come every day. Every time he need, he send. Now wait. We get something story. There'll be permanent story. Every regime they come to read our story regime. Okay, bye. I'm not playing to have punishment. I don't want society to have this punishment. I'm talking to protect ourselves for this punishment they come. Bye.